Hey, what up, y'all? This back with new content TV. Okay, so I was gonna wait into my Sunday sermon, but I think I needed to speak about this now. As you guys know, Paris held their opening ceremony with this demonic nonsense, trying to mock my Jesus Christ. You know, and God shall not be mocked. For the world that think that they can play with that Almighty, they got another thing coming. And I'm speaking to the atheists, and I'm speaking to all the transgender people and everybody that got a problem with Jesus Christ. Let me tell y'all something. We all got a age limit where we're gonna die and pass on. That's a fact. One thing that you can never prove if that is that God is not real. You cannot prove that. The only way you're gonna find out is when you pass away. And when you pass away, you're gonna be shocked. And then it's gonna be too late. So let's get to it. All right. So before I get to Paris, let's talk about Brazil. Remember when Brazil held that carnival, that demonic carnival, you know? And I read the comments and everything. People are saying that what happened in Paris is a coincidence. No, that's crazy because is Brazil also a coincidence? Ain't it funny that where they mock God, the next day something happened at the same place where they mock God at? How's that a coincidence? Okay, so Brazil, as you guys can see right here, this carnival. I need you guys to take a look at this carnival. These people parading, mocking God, you know, and look at this image. Satanic, satanic spirit just flowing through Brazil. They playing with something they don't even understand, y'all. They don't even understand the power they messing with. There's a star out there that's so big that you could fit our sun a million times over. That's what they playing with. But, you know, like I said, God should not be mocked. Jesus was like, hold that real quick. Look at their town now. You know what I mean? People crying and looking for the loved ones, and their homes destroyed. They're homeless now. The flood and the earthquake and rattle dazzle. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, y'all want smoke with the wrong person. You know, y'all, humankind are so, like, some of them are so stupid, man. That don't even realize that they're being controlled and, you know what I mean, manipulated by the entity of Satan. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you could see all the Christians out boycotting that satanic parade and everything like that. Now, this happened the next day. See why they did all that clowning around and all that? You know, God was patient. It was like, man, I might hit him tomorrow morning. You know, and God was like, God, I don't know who he sent down there, Michael or one of the cherubs, whatever. But whoever God sent down there, man, he gave Brazil the business. Now, God could have done a lot worse because let's not forget what happened in the flood. Yeah, the flood. You know what I mean? But, God promised us that he's not going to flood the earth anymore. And he gave a covenant to mankind with the rainbow symbol. Now, you got these satanic, demonic people that took this rainbow symbol and turned it into a homophobic, I'm sorry, this lesbianism, this, man, dude, I gotta be careful with what I say because, man, what I mean? People gonna try to, like, come at me and whatever. I'm not worried about that. The only thing that I want to be able to still keep my platform. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, the rainbow has been hijacked. It's the rainbow is a symbol of it's the covenant from God to mankind that He's not going to flood the earth. It's not a symbol for gayness or homosexuality at all. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. Now let's talk about Paris, y'all. You know what I mean? Do you guys still believe it's a coincidence? By the time you guys get done watching this content, you're gonna be either a believer, you're gonna be like, or or you might not say nothing, or you might agree. That's the only options you gotta have when you finish with this content. Because when Brazil mocked God, the next day the whole city got washed up. Now let's talk about Paris, man. When they came out here with these transgender people, you know what I mean? If you guys go and look at my other content when I had when Tia was going against Miss Netta, and I was talking about this whole transgender and this couple. I think they're famous in in the social media thing. I don't know. I don't care. I just know that Tia Kemp was trashing Miss Netta because this is a dude that thinks he's a woman. You know what I mean? And I just went crazy on that content. Y'all could go check it out. But anyway, so Paris decided, and they thought it was a good idea to have these transgender people mock Christianity, mock God. It's crazy why didn't they do that with the Hindus, the Muslims, all right? Buddha. They didn't pick any other religion. Why is it that they pick Christianity to do this? You know why? Listen, man, like Satan's trying to tell y'all, and God is trying to tell y'all that it's a war between those two right now. Y'all don't see what's going on? Y'all need to open your eyes. Like, why is it that Christianity is being singled out for everything that's happening in the world? Nobody's blaming the Muslims. Nobody's blaming Hindu, Buddha. Everybody always blames Christianity. Everybody always blames the Christians. Everybody always blames God. Everybody always blames Jesus, especially Jesus. They be dragging Jesus' name down the mud. You know what I'm saying? But you can't drag Jesus' name down the mud because he already went through it and he lived. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is to say this, man. They didn't pick Muhammad. They didn't pick Buddha. You know what I mean? They didn't pick Hindus to do that crap on the Olympics, but they're going to pick Christianity because they think that Christians are soft. They thought that Christian wasn't going to say nothing. They thought wrong. Man, they then boycotted that place, man. You know what I'm saying? So what that was happening, man, in 24 hours, it's crazy. I need y'all to pay attention, man, because in 24 hours, Brazil got hit. In 24 hours, Paris got their lights shut off. All right? So it's like God is real patient, man. He let y'all wild out, let y'all think y'all doing something, and then he show you something. You know what I mean? So in Paris, all the lights went off. Everybody that was doing whatever they were doing, man, then lights just got cut off, man. People were like, man, I didn't pay my bill, man. We don't care about that, man. Lights off. You know what I'm saying? The rich couldn't even do nothing. I know there was some rich people in Paris, man. Your money couldn't turn them lights on. You crazy? We talking about the king of the universe, boy. Man, the lights were shut off. The only light that was left on is a church light. Now, you guys, how can you say that's a coincidence when it could have been any building with the lights on? Let's not be deceived. Let's not be stupid, people. I'm pretty sure y'all got some intelligence out there. You know what I mean? It's a difference between coincidence and facts. The fact is that the church light was on. And it's a church. Everything else was dark. You know what I mean? Why is that telling you? Why is that telling you? Paris got judged right there. That's a warning. Stop playing with me. That's what God is saying. Man, stop playing with me. But you know what, though? Mankind is so defiant. They're going to keep trying God, but y'all going to see what's up. So at the end of the day, the message was already set right there. And the non-believers was looking and they was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, I mean, all of Paris the lights were shut off except for the church. Even the non-believers have to acknowledge it. Like, wow, a church out of all places, even though them dudes don't believe, that scene is going to be stuck on their mind, and they're going to have them thinking like, why was the church lights on out of all the places? Why not two buildings lights on? Why not three buildings lights on? Everything shut off except for the church. God should not be mocked, man. The God should not be mocked. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna lead y'all to say to this, y'all. For y'all atheists and y'all people that believe in these all type of gods and all this stuff like that, there is no other gods other than Jesus Christ. All right, I'm telling y'all right now. I'm giving y'all a free ticket to heaven, man. I mean, you can't get no. Everything in the world costs, but I'm giving y'all a free ticket to heaven right now. You know what I mean? You must accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior ASAP, because time is running out. And people think that they can play with God, but you playing yourself. Don't play yourself. Now, for all the atheists that want to talk about science and billions of years and all these nonsense and all that, let me tell y'all something that is a fact. Man, you cannot date no rocks, man. All right, I'm telling you this. You cannot date no rocks, man. You telling me that you built a machine that can date a rock? You as a human being with limited knowledge built a machine that you think that can date a rock that was created by God. You don't even know how the rock got there. The octopus doesn't have any bones, so it cannot leave any fossils. Where did they where did it come from? From what did it evolve from? It didn't evolve from nothing. You can't prove that it evolved from anything because it doesn't have any fossils. It doesn't have any bones. The octopus is probably the most complex creature in the world. One of the most complex creature in the world. Alongside with the bombardier beetle, the one that spits out fire out his butt. I'm sorry, you know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean. It's a beetle out there that shoots out flames out their butt. What I'm saying? It's a protective mechanism. And you have octopuses that changes colors, mimics the surroundings. I mean, how does an octopus pick its color to surround himself with this? Let's say that the octopus is next to a green rock, right? Just for example, the octopus can. I don't even know how they see. Like, I don't know how their ability of eyes, or they could differentiate with the colors or whatever. But for some reason, their skin will match the color of the rock, which will be green. How does that do that? It's crazy to me. Um, no, no man on earth can create a machine that can do that, or create anything that can do it, that can do what an octopus does. You know what I mean? And like I said, the Earth is definitely not millions, billions of years old. You know what I mean? It's definitely less than 10,000 years old, because you cannot date the rocks. Okay, everything's pretty much young. Everything's pretty much young. Mary Schweitzer came across a T-Rex blood vessel. That was the blood vessel was still stretchy, and pretty much the plasma was still in that T-Rex, meaning that the T-Rex died a couple thousand years ago. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could go look it up. They're finding a lot of fossils, dinosaur fossils with blood plasma still in them. Okay? Don't be fooled out there. All right, y'all, don't be fooled to think that the earth is this old or whatever, and the fossils and this and that. These dinosaurs recently just died a couple thousand years ago, man. Y'all look up Mary Schweitzer found live blood vessel in a T-Rex. Y'all just type it up. Do your own research. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, it's a lot of proof out there. You know what I mean? But like I said, God should not be mocked. Just know this, and y'all been warned. Brazil, God gave you a warning in Brazil. He showed you in 24 hours they got washed up. Okay, first let's start with Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodom and Gomorrah, they've been warned. They didn't stop. God sent two hitters and ran down all type of fire down there. That's Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, that's done. The flood, God gave them a warning. They still didn't take to the warning. God flooded the earth. All right. I mean, I could give a lot of examples. Brazil, actually, yeah, Brazil, the parade, 24 hours, they got washed up. Paris, all these transgender people try to mock God. Man, lights off. And the only thing that was left was the church light. They better be lucky that God didn't take different type of measures. Y'all see for people that want to be mad at God for things, they always want to say that God is cruel or whatever. God could have rained down meteors down there. God could have caused a big massive earthquake that he did in Japan. I think Japan or I was it Japan or Pakistan got hit with a crazy earthquake. Either Japan, Pakistan or India, one of those countries. Y'all look it up. Got hit with a crazy earthquake. You know what I mean? Thousands of people died. God could have went that route. You know what I'm saying? He could have went that route. You know what I mean? So the people in Paris better be lucky that didn't happen. You know what I mean? So why people want to say that God is mean and God is this and that, y'all atheists, y'all people that was mocking, y'all better thank God that God didn't trash Paris, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he could have done that. All he did was just turn the lights off and showed y'all who's king. You know what I mean? Because he could have gave y'all the Brazil treatment or the Pakistan earthquake treatment or the Japan tsunami or something like that. Man, God could have did y'all dirty out there in Paris, man. Y'all think y'all, man, I don't know what y'all think y'all are. Y'all think y'all went to the moon. Y'all think y'all gods or something. Y'all think y'all did something crazy. Humanity think y'all so cocky. Y'all think that y'all know everything. Man, y'all crazy for that, man. Y'all don't even understand. Can't even understand the universe, man. Anyway, I don't want to get too deep, man. Anyway, so y'all know the people that's in science and all that. Y'all know y'all can't explain what y'all be seeing and what y'all be discovering, but your peers pressure you to hey man, do not mix science with God. But for y'all people that be studying science and studying space stuff or whatever, you know what I mean? And y'all, I know y'all came across some stuff that y'all can't explain. You know what I mean? I know it, man. I know it. Y'all came across some stuff y'all can't explain. You know what I mean? And the only thing that can explain it is some type of God or divine intervention or something like that. That's the only way. You know what I mean? But anyway, y'all, this is back with New Content TV. Yeah, I had to come out and say this because I didn't like that at all, man. You know, especially from that community that I always talk about tolerance, but don't tolerate nobody talking about them at all. You know, they don't tolerate nobody. You know, the biggest scam in the world, the LGBT community, man. You know what I mean? And their ideology, they always talk about tolerance and love, and they don't show that towards nobody and no respect for Christians or nothing. These people don't tolerate nobody, man. If you're not with their agenda, they ain't tolerating none of what you talking about. Man, I'm telling you, man. Anyway, y'all, this is back with New Content TV. Please subscribe to the channel. All right, y'all. And yeah, man, stay blessed out there.